Hi, I'm Jagruti here at Little Dreams Consulting. So I've just come on here to give you a couple of tips around fear of the dark. So your little one or toddler now is probably may start becoming afraid of the dark around the age of 2, 2.5. This is because their imagination is starting to develop here, and it also means they're starting to realize that there are things that around the world that could hurt them as well. There are lots of little things that could trigger this. For example, even things that are not even scary. So reading a book or something they've seen on TV, even something like Peppa Pig or Peter Rabbit, etc., could maybe start something like this off. So a couple of tips for you. So tip one, don't just brush it off and tell your toddler that they are not scared of the dark and there's nothing to be scared of. Instead, number two, make sure you ask questions, take their fears really seriously, and which in turn will become quite reassuring for them as well. Number three, try and figure out what it is that they're actually afraid of. So try talking to them, asking lots of questions. So it could be maybe they're seeing lights moving in the dark at nighttime, or maybe they can see something in the shadows, etc., that they're afraid of. It might be helpful to maybe stay in their room for a couple overnight or just for a little bit of time to see what it is that they might be seeing. So, for example, if you just move a toy or something, that might get rid of that shadow. Or if it is lights going on in the background moving, it could be some headlights of a car outside where you could get some blackout blinds or even curtains, which could probably help with that situation as well. Number four, do not exacerbate the situation by using things like a monster spray or checking around for monsters under the bed, in the cupboards, etc. Because all that does is kind of tell your toddler that there is something that they could be afraid of. Whereas instead, just reassure them that there are no monsters and you don't need to really check for them either. Number five, I'd say spend some time having some fun in the dark. So, for example, maybe reading a book under a blanket with a little torch, maybe playing hide and seek with the lights down, and maybe even doing shadow puppets together as well. Things that could be quite fun in the dark. Obviously, none of this is an overnight fix, and your little one might still be a little bit afraid of the dark even after you've done all of these things. However, over time, they will realize that darkness is not frightening, and actually, it can be a lot of fun. Once they start realizing that, sleep can start getting better as well. Remember, this is mainly for toddlers and those who are above the age of 2. Any little ones that are younger than that are less likely to be afraid of the dark. So it's unlikely that is the reason why the darkness is unlikely to be an issue for them. However, if you are struggling with sleep at all with your little one, then please do get in touch with us. Send us a message on Instagram or write a comment in YouTube or pop over to our website as well and book in a free 15-minute call with one of us. Thank you very much. I hope that helps.